Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from June 14th through the 16th, 2024. This is for Virgo, last shuffle here for Virgo. Let's see what's going on. Virgo, we have transformation and we have letting go. Some of you need to make some changes or let go of, you need to make some changes. And a lot of the changes that you're needing to make is like some stuff you got to let go of. Some people you got to let go of. Something's got to give, right? They're saying that there's a cycle you're going through, and you may the same things that you may have liked or needed that is no longer, like, you don't need it, you don't like it anymore. And there's definitely this transformation in speaking. A lot of you may need to you need to start speaking about what's bothering you here. You need to start speaking more about what is paining you, bothering you. You need to start talking. Yeah, they're talking about with the Knight of Swords twice, the Knight of Swords twice, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Wands. They're telling you that you need to speak more about what is bothering you here. Also, too, they're wanting you to there needs to be a balance in what you're talking about too. What I want to say is that it's about you got to move on from some grievance. Okay, there's some sort of grievance that you're holding on to. You need to let go of. You need to trust yourself too, that it's okay to let go of something. You also need to let go of, honestly, some of you may be misunderstanding what that means. Spirit wants to talk about some level of misunderstanding. I'm just looking at this and saying and seeing what the heck is really going on. And I'm sorry to keep repeating and saying the same thing over and over. It's just and like, but the the transformation here is that when you speak, you may be coming from paranoia. They're wanting you to turn that into a determination to turn a new leaf. A lot of you may be in a space when letting go with the High Priestess and Six of Swords, is that you may be paranoid that you have to get away from a situation because something bad is happening to you. You may feel impending doom, some harm coming to you, and they're saying you need to let that go. You may be expressing so much about your fears and worries, expressing so much about the pain and sorrow that you're going through, the loss, your depression. And Spirit wants you to change that around, right? Stop talking negatively to oneself. It is time to move on. This is a consistent screaming out. It's time to move on from something. It's time to let something go. Especially this doom and gloom, okay? The negativity. It's like Spirit is urging you this weekend. It's time to move on. Like if you're talking about something sad all the time, it's time to stop. And true love is King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. They're talking about you are coming from a place of, because if you're so focused on this, you are really starving the relationships in your life, the love, right? We're so focused on the sorrow and the pain and what someone is doing to you and the harm that you aren't really embracing the love that's around you. In essence, you're starving it. And it's going to cause a lot of heartbreak for you in the long run. They're asking your energy to be one of, it's like pour into those relationships that matter most. You need to pour into them with everything you've got right now. You can't you have a choice to make. The path that you choose to make is to balance out the pain with pleasure, right? As much pain as you focused on is as much love you need to be focusing on. And they want you to start balancing that out this weekend, because your family Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands is going to lose interest in waiting on you to get it together. And I have to be as blunt as I can because that's what they keep showing. They're saying, what do you want? Do you want to be estranged or feel estranged from people that you want to be connected to? Because I see people, family with a Four of Cups. Four of Cups is saying, I'm not interested anymore. All I keep seeing is what's not in that cup. And what's not in this cup are the things you're talking about. This happened and that happened and the sorrow I went through. And because of that, I had to make this choice. And because of that, I'm making you wait before I could ever come in and shower you with the care and affection that you deserve. Then they're saying, I don't want it anymore. Four of Cups is cool. I'll go in a different direction now. That's all right. I don't need this. You know, they're going. There's an energy of people waiting or expecting you to come in with this with anxiety. They're expecting you to come in as everything that they fear, and they're not interested in that anymore. They're not interested in sorrow. They don't. There's people around you that are kind of like, oh my gosh, here comes Virgo again with another grievance. No offense, and trust me, I mean nothing by that. That's what I see here. Okay, and this could be you feeling this way about certain people. They keep calling you with problems, but this looks like you having conversations, and it's always centered around the sadness and the sorrow and what you're having to do about that and where you're at in life and how you're being held back. And Spirit is saying, if you don't stop this, you're going to lose connections with people that matter the most, because they're starting to feel so neglected that they're losing interest in even trying to rekindle this. And you don't want that. And I'm glad they're giving this message, because I wouldn't want to hear that if that was me. I would want to hear it. I went through this phase myself. I went through a phase where I was so depressed I didn't know what to do, and I talked about it constantly. And I'm lucky enough that I have a sister who did not she didn't let me go, you know, and she got me out of it. It was some time ago, but still, it's like you would want to hear this, you know. So I don't know. It feels very specific. It does not feel like this is all Virgos. It feels like it's one, and this message may be for you. Right? So you could be dealing with a Pisces very strongly. We also have Cancer or Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Virgo, Libra cusp. We have Libra, Scorpio cusp. We also have a Aquarius, Pisces cusp, or a Gemini, Cancer cusp. You could be dealing with. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.